Good morning, New Canaan High School. I'm Ian Nicholas coming to you live from the NCTV studio. Today is Friday, October 9th, and a day H. We've got a lot of news to cover. Senior SATs are right around the corner. Our new freshman representatives have been elected, and the status of the current but under control COVID crisis at NCHS. But before we hit on any of the news, please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. While we had a bit of an early Halloween scare a couple weeks ago with COVID hitting NCHS, things have dialed down. The latest numbers are 1 positive case and 17 students and staff isolating. Although the numbers are down, we all still need to keep safe, including wearing the proper masks. Recently, the nurses emailed about the types of masks that are allowed in school. But since we know that some of you are visual learners, here's a bit of a video for you.
Hey, do you need a mask?
No, it's okay. I already have one.
Well, lucky for you, Gators aren't as safe as regular disposable masks. So here, try and blow out this flame. See how you can blow it out? Now watch me. See how I can't blow it out?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll take a mask. Thank you, that's much better.
Thank you, Perrin and Mac. And this comes at a time when the date for everyone coming back has been moved up. Initially, NCHS was set to return fully on Monday the 5th. And while this date has been pushed back, don't fear. Here's the plan. This Thursday the 13th, all NCHS seniors will return in full, with grades 9 through 11 continuing with hybrid learning. Wednesday the 14th is the senior SATs, and the junior PSATs are on the 17th. Then on Monday the 19th, juniors will return, followed by sophomores the next day, and finally freshmen on Thursday the 22nd to complete the comeback. I just can't wait to see the classrooms full once again. So let's talk about the upperclassmen testing, the SATs and PSATs. Like I said earlier, Wednesday the 14th is the senior in-school SAT for all of the seniors. Because the school is taking care of registration for everyone, if you are planning to opt out, you must fill out the form sent out in an email last week by Mr. Egan. Since all classes will be conducted virtually without Zoom, teachers will still be sending out work for that C-Day for you all to complete. Those of you who are taking it must come to school that morning with a mask, calculator, and a couple number 2 pencils. And juniors, don't forget, the PSAT will be on Saturday the 17th at 8:30 a.m. right here at NCHS, and you must bring the same materials. Good luck to all upperclassmen taking the test, including myself. During the last broadcast, the freshman StuCO elections were taking place, so let's take a moment to congratulate the winners. First off, Class Board President Thomas Garcia, who will be joined by Political Board President Drew Bench, as well as Social Board President Mia Fannin for the class of 2024. And this week, the delegates for the class of 2024 have been decided. Let's welcome Eva Campbell, Cole Bavoso, Layla Steed, Greg Tomasco, Logan Tom, and Annika Karana. Aren't you guys lucky enough to hang out with NCTV station managers Alex Kurz and myself every Wednesday in StuCO? Seriously though, congrats. Welcome to the team. How about some more congratulations? Over 1.5 million juniors from across the country sat for the National Merit Qualifying Test last year, and out of 16,000 semifinalists, we have 11 of our own. Congrats to all of you brainiacs. That really is quite impressive. But does it rival being Ram of the Week? Probably not. Lucky for us, we have Austin Platt here with the answer. Austin, what do you think?
Well, Ian, no bias here, but we all know Ram of the Week is the better award. But there have been also some big accomplishments this week that we have to shout out, and we've got a lot to unpack. So let's get started. I'm Austin Platt, and this is your Rams Sports Report. We begin with arguably the weirdest sport during COVID, 7-on-7 football. In the Rams' first official game, they matched up with none other than the Darien Blue Wave. It certainly was no Turkey Bowl, but it was great to see the boys back on the gridiron. Unfortunately, they'd fall 37-23 after leading 23-21 at the half. Despite the loss, the senior captains had great performances. New quarterback Reed Brown tossed 3 touchdowns, 2 of them going to wideout Christian Sweeney. DB Chris Kinnett snagged an interception, and there are a couple of other seniors we want to shout out. Maddox Underwood, he caught his first career varsity TD, and DB Nolan Larkin, who snagged his first interception as a member of the Rams. Tonight, instead of playing another game, the boys will have their senior night on Dunning, so congrats to all the seniors and enjoy the night. We pass it over to girls soccer, who lost their season opener 2-1 at Darien, but bounced back with a 3-2 win at Greenwich last Saturday. Senior captain Emma Shue already has 2 goals in as many games, including the winner against the Cardinals. Senior Abby Van Dusen and Cornell commit junior Dylan Patton had the first 2 goals in that match. The ladies will host Stanford in their second home match next Tuesday, so keep up the great work, girls. Now over to the track and girls XC. The ladies lost to Darien on the road last Friday, but looking on the bright side, junior Riley Shipman finished 6th overall with a time of 16:43. Now during the meet this Tuesday, the girls went up against Wright Tech, who only had, get this, 2 runners. New Canaan just squeaked out a win, improving their record to 1-1. Sophomore Skylar Bennett came in first place, with Shipman and Kira Hines rounding up the top 3. Boys cross country also went up to Darien on the first, where they also fell short. Seniors Luca Palamenti and Alex Malagoli took 2nd and 4th places respectively, but the team bounced back on Tuesday against Wright Tech, where Palamenti, Malagoli, and AJ Carabee-Jones placed 1st, 2nd, and 3rd respectively. Total domination. Both XC teams will run Tuesday versus Greenwich, so good luck to them. Field hockey is already 2-0 as they racked up road wins against arch rival Darien last Thursday and Greenwich on Saturday. The ladies came back from a 2-0 deficit to beat the Blue Wave 3-2 in OT, with the winner coming from sophomore Shauna Ferrero. And when you score the winning goal against Darien in the first game of the season, you deserve Ram of the Week, Shauna. Congrats. Senior stud Marley Smith scored 3 of the Rams' 4 goals in their shutout dub over the Cardinals. The team is well rested after a light week, but look to continue their perfect record up against West Hill later today. Since none of you can be there, we will be live streaming on our YouTube channel, NCTV78. The game begins at 4 and Ian will be on the call, so tune in for that one. That's enough of me, NCHS. I'll go find another NFL team to root for since the Giants flat out stink. Ian, you should probably do the same.
Thanks, Austin. It's always great to hear how our Rams are playing. But I wonder what the weather is going to look like for the teams who have events this weekend. For more on that, let's send it over to McKenna Usher with the latest.
Luckily for the Rams, this weekend is actually looking really nice. What's up, New Canaan High School? I'm McKenna Usher, here once again to give you this weekend's weather. This past week has been pretty warm with highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s and sunny skies almost every day. Things this weekend are looking pretty similar with only some showers on Sunday. This morning we woke up with a low in the mid-40s, but as the day goes on, temps will rise up into the mid-60s. Luckily, we won't see any rain yet. The sun will be out, but it's still looking to be a bit colder than this past week has been. As for Saturday, get ready for a beautiful day and some warm weather. The morning will start off rather chilly with a low in the 50s, but the temps are going to rise up into the mid-70s. Saturday will no doubt be the nicest day of the weekend, so make sure you head outside and soak up the sun. Unfortunately, it's one and done. On Sunday, the showers roll in around noon and will continue throughout the day. And as for now, all the way into Monday. With the low in the mid-50s and the high in the 60s, it won't be the warmest or the sunniest day, so it's better to stay inside and catch up on some assignments. Looking into next week, the trend of rain will continue, with showers in the beginning of the week. However, temperatures will remain mostly the same throughout the week, staying in the high 60s. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Ian?
Thanks, McKenna. I'll be sure to savor this last warm weekend. Now, before we go, we'd like to wish a very happy birthday to Sai Akavaramu and Matt Dodonna. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel below, NCTV78, plus follow us on Instagram and Twitter, also at NCTV78. And another great account to follow would be the NCHS Courant on Instagram at NCHS_Courant, where former NCTV star Harvey Duplock has been doing an Instagram takeover today. Make sure to go check that out. We leave you now with a short segment from Alex Kurz asking students about their transitions back to school. See you next week.
Now that we've been back in school for about a month, I went around and asked fellow students how they feel to finally be back and what adaptations they've had to make so far this year. Let's see what they have to say. What's the biggest adaptation you've had to make to school so far?
Definitely, I want to say wearing masks. That's probably the biggest challenge as well.
Definitely my homework schedule. Since there's 2 days in between classes, I've had more time to work on each individual assignment.
What's your favorite thing about coming back to school so far?
Being able to see all my friends and the teachers.
Probably seeing some of my friends that I haven't seen in a couple of months. That's been pretty nice. Yeah.
Probably the interaction between the students and the teachers.
Probably just being able to see my friends again.
And same, I like being able to see all my friends.
First off, I would like to say hi NCTV for the first time. The hybrid schedule actually has been quite wonderful because I actually get to see my friends again. It's nice.
What did you guys miss most when we weren't in school?
I miss seeing people every day and interacting with people.
Yeah, I miss being with the other cohort.
Yeah, so did I.
I miss freeze because you could take a break from school and hang out with your friends.
I miss my friends and I miss my teachers.
Like many of you guys, I am so glad to finally be back with all of our teachers and friends, and I can't wait until next week when all of us start joining together again. Have a great weekend, NCHS.